Hey guys, I am back for another video here. We are going to be playing hole number 4 in the rookie tournament, and I just wanted to kind of show you my bag here with what I'm going to go with. I have the rock as my driver. I have the sniper that I'm going to most likely be using into the green here. And one of the things that I just want to make a note of, actually, you know what, whichever one I have more top spin of, that's the one I want to set up. And here quarterback has a little bit more, so I'm just going to go ahead with that ball, with that one. And the reason that I'm kind of just leveling my drivers down, A, for accuracy, but B, just in case my clubs are a little bit more advanced, the smaller drivers, you'll still be able to get out to wherever my distances are. So just wanted to make a little note on that. And I want to make sure that you guys have a side spin ball set up. So I am going to put Marlin on. And of course, you don't see me clearing out any chests here. There are only Tour 3 chests for rookie division. And I have no use for Tour 3 clubs. I have every club maxed except for pink cards by this point in the game, and there's no Tour 3 or lower pink cards that would do me any good. So one of the things that you can do is you'll be able to carry it onto that as a possible approach. Now, you're not going to see me be able to do that because I don't have a Powerball on. But if I was to put it on, then I would be good. Now, let's take a look at what I'm doing here. So I'm setting up very right here. I just want to show you. But plus, with the 5 wind, it's going to pull it back 5 rings. So I'm visualizing that spot, and I'm going to make that my aim spot. Now, what you're going to see me do is I'm going to put every last bit of curl that I can. And I'm also going to top spin and whatever to the right and give it the best chance to miss the bunker. Not only that, getting it over here as right as possible gives you the best angle into the screen. So when you're over here, you can more see the hole straight as opposed to having to put a lot of side spin to see the hole. So the farther right you get it there, the better your shot is. And of course, the more top spin that you use off that hill, the better off your shot is going to be. Because what you're going to see is I'm going to be pushing a little bit closer to max club. It won't be max club. It's because I don't have a Powerball on. And you're seeing him play a lot more in the center of that island, which is okay. Make sure that you have the side spin. Make sure you have the curl. And aside from that, just keep it out of that bunker. But like I said, look at my angle versus his. He'll be coming in more towards here, whereas I have this safety net over here. So let's see where max club is. And here's what I was mentioning, that I'd be very close to max. And that's why I didn't go with rock off the tee, because I needed that extra top spin to make sure. So here I'm pushing max, but it is an uphill shot, just ever so slightly, if you can see with what I just did with the camera there. So what you're going to see me do is, instead of playing 4 rings, I'm going to play a little bit closer to 3. So just maybe just a hair over 3, and then plus on top of that, I hit a great ball, so it's going to shoot out to the left. But notice how I was putting just ever so slightly counter curl on as well. So what that counter curl does is it kind of straightens my ball out, since the wind is pushing so right to left that it's going to deflect my ball after it lands. So what I was trying to do with that little bit was try to re-straighten it out a little bit so it runs more true. And unfortunately, I hit the great ball there because I felt like I had a pretty good run at that otherwise. And you see, you know, with me talking and everything, you know, I played just ever so slightly slower. Not too worried about that. I don't need to make these shots. It's more about just showing you the setup and running you through the thought process. You know, the first thing that I go about when hitting that shot is I size up the shot. Am I at min distance, which is more like if I pulled it back to where backbone is, or am I more at max to where, you know, I'm going into full power? And right there, I was almost at max. In fact, if you played the video, you could actually see that I was, you know, 90% of max there. You could see me go red into where it would be full power. And I was just short of that point. So keep that in mind when you're setting up your shot. And like I said, that approach is going to play ever so slightly uphill, so you don't want to overcorrect. So it might look like it would, like for that shot, was a 4-ring shot, but it's not. It's probably, you know, 3.25, somewhere in there, because it's uphill. So you want to play roughly, you know, 15% less wind. So keep that in mind, and good luck with getting the albatross on that hole. I'll see you guys on the tee for 5.